Hello, I'm Richard, and welcome back to our channel over and over and over again, which featured everything to do with Arsenal. Just wanted to just give a quick match report from the Carabao Cup tie tonight. Sorry, at Leicester. It's finished Leicester City 0, Arsenal 2. Fantastic performance actually by a slightly changed Arsenal side from the team that's been playing in the Premier League, but it was a very accomplished performance. In terms of the starting lineup, it was Leno in goal. It was actually more of a back three, if we're honest. Rob Holding, David Luiz, and Said Kolasinac at the back three. We then had Ainsley Maitland-Niles on the right, Saka on the left as the wing backs, with El Neni and Joe Willock in the centre, and a much changed front three with Nicola Pepe on the right, Reece Nelson on the left, and Eddie Nketiah up front. It was quite an even first half. Arsenal had a couple of chances through Reece Nelson. He wasn't able to find the target. We couldn't maybe had a penalty actually when Saka tangled with Amati in the area. Maybe the VAR might have given it, but I don't think VAR is obviously in this competition, so it wasn't a penalty, and unfortunately that wasn't given. At the other end, James Maddison for Leicester hit the bar in the first half as well, but other than that, there wasn't an awful lot of chances at either end. In the second half, though, we got the breakthrough on 57 minutes. In the end, it was a scrappy goal, but it was well worked. Pepe did really well down the right-hand side. He got past his man, tried to put a cross in. The goalkeeper pushed it back to him. He tried to squeeze a shot in at the near post. It hit the post, came back out, and bounced into the net off the Leicester defender, Fuchs, for an own goal. So a little bit of a scrappy finish, but it didn't matter. We were 1-0 up. And we played really well after that, actually. We managed the game well. We could have maybe had another goal a little while after that. Eddie Nketiah ran through, chipped the ball over the goalkeeper. It was going in, but Wes Morgan, the veteran Leicester defender, got back to head it off the line to keep the score at 1-0. We made some decent changes as well. Willian came on for Reece Nelson. Actually, Reece Nelson had a decent game. Willian came on for him. Then Ceballos replaced Willock. Again, he played well as well in midfield. And then the final change was right near the end when Hector Bellerin replaced Bukayo Saka. Leicester had a good chance to equalise actually in the last 10 minutes. It was a free kick and it was a free header from Jose Perez, but he put it wide from about 4 or 5 yards out. It was a bad miss actually. It was completely unmarked. He maybe should have scored. And then we could have been looking at a penalty shootout. But instead, in the final minute of the game, we got the second goal to seal the victory. It was Bellerin actually did really well down the right-hand side, skipped past his man, squared the ball into the penalty area for Eddie Nketiah. He sort of, the defender in front of him seemed to slip over. Everyone seemed to stand still like soldiers, and he was able to prod the ball home from about 4 yards. Again, another perhaps scrappy finish, but some good work in the build-up. And that's what Eddie's about, isn't he? He's a 6-yard box player, gets on the end of things, finish things off. And that's obviously his second goal as well, isn't it, in consecutive games for him. And that just sealed the victory. It was a good performance overall from a much changed Arsenal team. It's good that Arteta seems to be taking the competition fairly seriously as well. He didn't throw a lot of young players, and it was a younger team that's been playing, but quite an experienced team in terms of Premier League minutes that they've played. So it was a good performance overall. I thought we were in control of the game for the most part. We took our chances when they came, scrappy as they might have been. That doesn't matter. And it's another big away win, actually, as well, isn't it? What a great start to the season that we've had. If you include the Community Shield as well, that's 4 games now. We've won all 4 games, and we've looked solid. I know the West Ham performance wasn't great. This was a much improved performance on top of that. And now, of course, we head to Anfield on Monday night. Now, I think this game is going to be one that's really going to show exactly how far we've come under Arteta. The first big away game that we've had to play against one of the top sides. And it's going to be really interesting to see how we get on. We can't go into it in any better form, can we? Let's be honest. And the perfect start to the season that we've had so far. Obviously, it's going to be tough, isn't it, against Liverpool? But I'm actually feeling excited about playing them now. The last few years against Anfield, because you feared what the score might be. And usually it's been 4 or 5, hasn't it, against us? So I'm sure we'll be a lot more solid and organised. I just want to see a good performance. If we play like we have been for most of this season, then Liverpool are going to know they've been in a game, and hopefully we can do enough to get a result, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? And that would really set us up for the rest of the season. But we'll worry about that a little bit later on in the week. I'll do a proper preview of that. But for tonight, it's finished at the King Power Stadium in the Caraboa Cup. Leicester City 0, Arsenal 2. Goals from it was a Fuchs own goal after 57 minutes, and then Eddie Nketiah in the 90th minute to make it 2-0. We actually face the winners of tomorrow night's tie between Lincoln City and Liverpool away in the next round. I think we're fairly certain it will be Liverpool, so we could be playing them twice away in quick succession. But we'll worry about that later on. Let's just enjoy this tonight. A good performance from a changed Arsenal team, and a great win as well away from home at Leicester. A really good performance, a great win for the boys. Really excited, and I'll say really pleased for the team as well. And it's another cup competition that we can hopefully go a long way. And Arteta's already got the taste for winning some trophies with Arsenal, hasn't he? Let's hope this can maybe be another one. He's had some success in this competition with Manchester City in the past. Let's see if he can add to his trophy haul in this competition this season. But we've certainly started in a great way, haven't we? It's finished Leicester City 0, Arsenal 2. We move on to the fourth round and a potential tie away at Liverpool. And I say we've got Liverpool on Monday night as well, haven't we? So it's exciting times ahead. It's a great result for Arsenal. We move on. Let's keep playing like this, and we can enjoy the rest of the season. Come on, you Gunners! Let's win the Caraboa Cup. Come on.